All right, I believe we are live. A very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our fifth of our iCare About Earth Living, Healthy Living Lifestyle Workshop. I'm your host, Stu Edelman. Thank you for joining us today. We have the one and only Chef Estela that's going to be sharing with us today's program. So we're in for a good program today. Without further ado, let me introduce Chef Estela. Today's program, we'd like to say that there's a disclaimer that all information or opinions in this iCare Zoom workshop from Chef Estela or host Stu Edelman are not meant to diagnose or treat medical conditions, are not necessarily those of Catalyst Miami or Veganville TV. Medical decisions about nutrition and lifestyle should rely on licensed doctors, registered dietitians, and health care professionals. If you've been joining us on the previous iCare workshops, which you can find on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, okay, on the Veganville TV YouTube channel, you can catch up on any of the previous 4 workshops where you can learn all about the previous topics that Chef Estela and food demonstrations. So feel free to make time for that. But here it is, our one and only Chef Estela.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm glad to be here and that all of you are with me. This is workshop number 5. And today the topic is going to be about the rejuvenation, building up on workshop number 4 about live food. So this workshop is sponsored by Catalyst Miami and AirSafe. And I just want to thank you for being here again. If you have any questions or comments, you can add them in the chat, and during the Q&A, I'll be able to answer. And again, I just want to inspire you to make positive changes or some changes, even if it is one, during all these workshops and the time that we have been together. I just want to tell you that next workshop number 6, I'm going to give you all the recipes, the menu for Thanksgiving. Most of these recipes are in my book, but I can use others too. So I hope that you can prepare some of these dishes for your family for Thanksgiving. All right, so now we're going with the PowerPoint. Yes. Jeff?
Yes.
It's not going. It's not going.
All you have to do is hit this one.
It's not
Here we
going.
go again with the same thing. This one.
Yes.
Sorry.
Which is the one that I have to use. Yeah, but I don't see that.
I know. Try this one. How about using? Here you go. So now.
Yeah, I know,
I'll
but
go
I
back.
need. But I just
I'll
need
take
to
it
go
back.
back.
There it is.
Okay, let's see. All right, so sorry for this inconvenience with the technology. All right, so
Are you going to share the screen?
yes, Jeff, you need to share the screen. I see the screen here, but you have to share the screen now. On the bottom. All right, so can everybody see my screen?
Yes, looks good.
Okay, good. So here we talk about workshop number 4 about live food. Today I'm going to talk building up rejuvenation. We're going to learn about Dr. Ann Winmore's Especially Living Foods. Again, leafy greens, benefit of wheatgrass, sprout and proteins, fermented drinks, food, prebiotics, probiotics, colon cleansing, Dr.
Yes.
Will Bilsensky, MD author. You will have the opportunity to meet him and to know about his book that is a bestseller now, Fiber Fueled, and all that. You can also go to the website about Hippocrates, and there then you can find all this lifestyle, easy to understand and to share. We'll have an intermission after that. And then the food demo. So before breakfast, upon arising, it's always good to have at least 2 or 3 cups of water with lime juice, pinch of ginger, of cayenne, continuing with the rejuvenation, 4 ounces the cabbage rejuvelac, the fermented drink, fresh wheatgrass or the wheatgrass powder. And then I will demonstrate a blended salad that is in the book. Lunch, massage kale with tahini, broccoli soup. Dinner, zucchini noodles, tomato sauce, a walnut mushroom mince, and crumbled berry pie. Then we will have a question and answer. Good. So what is this about rejuvenation? The fountain of youth. Everybody say yes. I just, is that something special? And when you rejuvenate, the true rejuvenation is to have a cellular detox. How you are going to help your cells, very important. And how you are going to detox safely your cells. The body eliminates toxins from your cells every day. So what do the cell need? Our cell need oxygen, and remember water. Okay. Water is very important to drink water. Filter water is important, water, and the oxygen, all that will help your cells, very simple. Also follow a lifestyle, alkaline food and sunlight. Also the lifestyle of being more relaxed, sleep, exercise, quiet time. There is a connection between our mind, our body, and our mind, and our spiritual connection. So all that have to be taken into account. Also, how you are going to detox your emotions, toxic thoughts, everything that make you sick, anger, resentment, all that we have to be able to forgive and see how we're going to deal with that, because it's only affecting us. Negative emotions, be aware of the electromagnetic devices that we have, exposure, Wi-Fi, and 5G. Is very important to turn off the phone, especially at night, and when you're not going to receive your phones, and put in the airplane mode. Very important to engage in what you love, do some creative work about any hobby that you like to have, meditate, prayer, yoga. We talk about that. All this is very, very important. Or just be in contact with nature, just walk in nature. We all are close to the beach area that we can go, and that is also very important. So as you can see in this infogram, here it talks about the detoxification at the cellular level. You can see on the left an unhealthy cell, how the nutrients cannot get into the cell, and the waste cannot get out. This is an unhealthy cell. And then on the contrary, you don't want to have that. You want to have, on the right side, you see of a healthy cell. The nutrients get in, the waste gets out, and there is a fatty membrane around the cell. It's quite unclear. So this is important that you keep in mind. I want to have my cells look like the right and not on the left. All right, so we know that everything is in the cell and how we're going to detox ourselves, and also with a healthy lifestyle. And so here we talk about Dr. Ann Whitmore that I introduced briefly last class. She talks about 4 healing foods, very important. Living food, or another term, life food. So first is the energy soup. So last Saturday, I did the energy soup, but if you want, you can go back. It's on page 60 that you can make for yourself. The Rejuvelac, we say that is just the drinks, a fermented drink that is good for your gut health. Veggie kraut, the general term is sauerkraut, made with different veggies. Is fermented cabbage and other veggies. And then the wheatgrass juice that if you cannot have it fresh, you can have in a wheatgrass powder with water. So that is important. Going back, greens, the importance of greens. Greens is life. Remember, they give all that chlorophyll. They belong to a different family, to the leaves, called leaves and blossom group. Benefit of green to remember, they provide protein in the form of individual amino acid, and these are easy to digest. The plant-based protein is also sprouts, greens, vegetable fruits. They give you the soluble fiber that we all need to increase volume in the colon. And here again, we have the live food. We go again with wheatgrass and the sunflower greens. We said that the wheatgrass is just the sprout of the hard wheat berry. It takes approximately 7 days. And the sunflower greens, you can learn how to sprout them in these trays, and it takes approximately 7 days. In 7 days, you can have this type of green. So from 7 to 10 days in trays at 70 degrees. And very important to remember that Dr. Ann Whitmore discovered that the wheatgrass is the one that has a 70% of chlorophyll, 25% of protein, and it's liquid oxygen. It's a blood cleanser. So it has the 17 amino acids, 8 essentials that they are obtained from the food you eat. And just 1 ounce, it has 130 different vitamins and nutrients, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, beta-carotene, the B and the B12 too. And here we have to remember some of the protein, the mung beans and the lentils that you can sprout them in water, and you have them in 24 to 48 hours, 27% of protein, 26, sunflower greens and pea greens, 27, 23, and alfalfa sprout, 35% of protein. So there is a lot of protein in here, in the sprouts. And here we have the fermented drinks and food. Our microbiota needs the prebiotics, is what it feeds to have a good microbes, all right? Have more good microbes than the other one. So it's what it feeds your microbes, and your probiotic is what it keep your gut flora and those microbes healthy. And so you can have a healthy body and also brain. So here we have the sauerkraut that I show you. We have here On the left, we have the one with cabbage with carrots, and the one in the center, we have the purple cabbage or red cabbage, and on the right, it is the white cabbage. So cabbage that you can eat in different way, whether in drinks like Rejuvelax, green cabbage, or a sauerkraut, or you can steam also the cabbage. Is there you are having the prebiotics and the probiotics. So here is from beets also. There is this drink. This is also fermented, that it make you feel very, very, very good. And yes, now we're going to the colon, okay? We know that the microbiota and all those microbes, they rest in the colon. This is where they live in community. So how are you going to cleanse your colon? Remember that the colon is the major organ of elimination. So one of the important things is to eat. If you say, I want to do some type of cleansing, just eat the 4 healing food for 10 days, the one that I show you, and drink plenty of water. Or in my book, you have the energy soup. You have many, many that I show you last Saturday and today, to have all this live food and living food that is going to help you with the colon cleansing. You can do just that. If you want to do a little bit further, enemas, all right, enemas, you can do that yourself. Massage your colon, starting from the right side, then going up, and then on the left side. There are videos that you can watch, or you can put colon massage or colon, and you have plenty of videos that is going to show you. Also, castor oil is very, very important, just to rub, and while you massage your colon, and you can put a heating pad for half an hour, or just leave it like this and sleep the whole night, and you are going to see a great difference also in how your tummy and your colon, cleanses during the night, and the castor oil helps. Also, dry brushing your skin is another organ of elimination, that you can brush your skin before having a shower every day. Very important also too. There is another way that you can also take care of your colon, is colon hydrotherapy. Hydro means water. So it's a gentle infusion of water that goes in and out the colon, done by a licensed colon therapist. You will have to look a licensed colon therapist if you never heard before. They are licensed by the state of Florida, and they can provide this therapy for you. So the other way, because some people, they are not ready for that yet, but it's something that you need to talk. The colon, don't be ashamed. Your colon is your second brain. There is another way. There is a licensed lymphatic practitioner. The lymphatic system is another organ of elimination, and it doesn't have a pump like the other one, like the colon, that you can do enemas or just with food. And so it just needs a little bit more the lymphatic system. For that, I recommend Raisa Lohar. There is the phone number 786-271-0896, or there is her email that you can call her and discuss with her. So I strongly encourage this type of therapy of your lymphatic, how you are going to take care of your lymphatic system. And your lymphatic system also help you with the colon too. So this is, she uses a special device, and with that one go through all your body, the lymphs in all your body. And it help you with detoxes. It also help you with people who have problem with insomnia. It's very soothing also too. And it helps just to detox the colon and all the lymphatic system. Very, very important. There are many people who used to do colonics, they call that the colon hydrotherapy. And now they do this way of detoxing that is gentler. And we have to remember that death, I found this infograph, death begins in the colon. Look on the left side. This is what happened when you don't take care of your colon, you don't eat fiber. Fiber is extremely important, to eat fiber and water, very, very important. So look what happened with your colon. It started, people who have constipation, it started to narrow. You can see that there is a buildup. You can look there, you know, then the excess, also weight, you know, all that impurities that you have in the colon, weights. It has a weight. So that's why it is very important. When this happens, when you see on the left, that happen most of the time, they have to cut certain part of the colon. I don't know if you heard about that. So they cut certain part of the colon and then they reattach, and you cannot go to the bathroom in the natural way. They need to put a bag on the right side of your body, or left or right, so you can defecate in that way. It's not glamorous, and it's very painful. And also, so you don't want to get to this stage. And I felt that I have to include in these classes so you can have an awareness. On the right side, there is no constipation. So constipation is the first symptom that you are going to see, and then that you don't want to have what it shows on the left. Going up, there is no buildup. There is reduced excess weight. All right, and no gas or bloating. Gas or bloating in the stomach, it is telling you that you are not digesting the food, you are not assimilating the food the way it is, and then you cannot have good eliminations. So remember that 90% of diseases start in the colon, and you don't want to reach to the limit of they have to cut certain part of the colon. So it is very important that you start taking care by eating fiber, by eating a lot of food. The food that you have in my book is going to help you. And if you want to do just you have all the food in there to do for 10 days, and drink plenty of water. And this is very important. Just so I want to leave you with this, that you put in your vision, this unhealthy colon. No, you just want to have this healthy colon. And here there is a young doctor, Dr. Will Belsinski. It's called Dr. Will B. He is a gastroenterologist, and he authored a book. It's a bestseller. It's called Fiber Fueled. You can buy it in Amazon, or then you can go to his website. It's the first plant-based gut health program for losing weight, restoring health, and optimizing your microbiome. So he's a gut health expert, as they call. And remember, he talks about lifestyle medicine, plant-based food, mostly like 70 or 80% that we talk, or at least 50% or 40%. Exercise, the other factors that can affect your healthy gut. Okay, so take into account also to have a better, gentler lifestyle for yourself and for your family. The importance of living foods, sprouts, and fermented food. Dr. B, who is a young doctor, who's going to think that so many years Dr. Ann Wigmore discovered about living food, sprout, and fermented food, and now there is a new doctor, and now he is a younger doctor, so who talks about the same, to take care of your gut, of your colon, your microbiome. And he talks about living food, sprouts, and fermented food, very, very important. There is a video that I like all of you. You can write the title that is called How Much Fiber Do You Need to Eat? And this is done by the exam room. The exam room is just the YouTube post. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine has on YouTube every week with different topics. And Dr. B is always invited there with questions and answers. So there is the link, but just write in the title and just put it, just Google it, it will show up. How much fiber and the importance of fiber do you need to eat? And also, you can also go to his website, theplantfedgut.com. This is his website. And he also has some workshops that are all about the microbiome that you can take and learn on your own. All right, so we are lucky to say that in Florida, we have this institute that is called the Hypocrites Health Institute that Dr. Ann Wigmore started. And here, Dr. Clemens, who are now the directors, they were Dr. Ann Wigmore's students. So this is good to see that we have younger people and younger generation, and now we have Dr. B also, who talks about the importance of living foods and leafy greens and sprouts and fermented food. Any way that you can start incorporating, they are very, very important. And okay, I think that this is it. I think that we have in here, and they have the photos, okay? And here we go again to show you. All this is sprouts and live food, all the food that they make, and you can go to their website and find out now if it is open for people to receive, or you can order food from them also. It's all about sprouts and live food. I think that I am happy to tell you this is what we have today, the part of rejuvenation. We're going to have a break right now, and in 5 minutes, we're going to go back just to show you the recipes that we have for today.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yes, we said 10 minutes. Yes. Mm-hmm. What time is it?
2:42.
No, that's fine. Excuse me. Can we talk or is this?
Let me see.
Okay, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you, Chef Estela. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat, and we'll be taking questions throughout the session. And then at the end, Chef Estela will be glad to address those. Okay, everybody, thank you and welcome back. And welcome back to Chef Estela. She was Professor Estela this before the break. Thanks for all that great information on rejuvenation, which was today's theme of our journey together. And now we're back with Chef Estela to continue with the rest of today's program. She has some great recipes on this food demo. So please put your questions in the chat. We'll have that as they come up, your questions. And at the end of her demo, we'll ask those questions for you. Okay, welcome back, Chef Estela. It's all yours.
Hi everybody. Yes, if you see, I am wearing the birthday hat of AirSafe, and Sunday is my birthday, so that's why I just want to share with you my birthday. And this is the mascot. This is the AirSafe mascot that we have. It's also has the chef hat, okay? And I want to show you this is the mascot of the organization and represent the earth. What we do, I care about earth. So thank you, and now I will continue with the food demo. All right, so what do we have for breakfast? So for breakfast, today we have blended food. But before we go with blended food, remember, and it is in your notes, that if you want to do this rejuvenation, at least for, a weekend, the first thing is to start with water. This is water with ginger and also with lime, a little bit of lime and ginger. That would be 2 cups, or start with 1 cup if you are not able to do that. Number 1. So you are hydrated. Number 2, you can do 1 shot of the fresh wheatgrass. No, this is a little bit strong. Or, yes, or you can have the powder wheatgrass with water, just water. If you want to use, I think that somebody said that they have a blend with berries. That is also acceptable. Also, it is very important that in any way you try to get this the amazing benefits of wheatgrass. You wait half an hour, and then you have your blended salad. So here we are with ingredients. First is half a cup of zucchini, red onion. We have sauerkraut here. Here is the sauerkraut. You have some greens also in your salad. And at the end, you're going to add, first you blend all with the 2 cups of filtered water. And then at the end, you're going to add the avocado, half an avocado, or even though you can have 1 small avocado too. So if you want to put a little bit of lime also, it's going to be a special taste, and all the spices that you like. So I use fennel seed and Italian seasoning. So here is what you have. Here you have for 2 times your blended salad. If you want to add some slices of avocado, you can do that. You can leave half an avocado in here and the other half of avocado. And this is the consistency. All right, you can plate in a bowl for soup. And blended soup, blended food is one of the most healing food that you may have for yourself. You can warm it up. You can warm up the water. You're never going to eat something very cold or very hot. So you can warm up your water and put it in the blender. First, all the ingredients, and then the water you blend, and then you blend again briefly for the avocado. And up to 2 days, you can drink this soup. One for today, 8 ounces, and the other, another ounces for tomorrow, and then you will have a little bit. So leafy greens. Thank you, Carlos. So so we are done with breakfast now. So now we're going to go. Yes, thank you. Okay. So this is very important to have this blended salad. If you decide to make your week or a weekend of eating lightly. And now we're going to go to see about massage, the massage cake. Yes, I have my gloves over there. If you can also bring my gloves. Okay. Massage cake. Yes, some blue, they are over there, yes. And if you can bring me the sound, the two, those one, yes. There are different type of kale. This is called kale dinosaur because it looks just like a dinosaur that you can buy. And so what do you do with this one? You just strip the kale. This is what you do. Take out from the stem. And here you have some of these leaves that you are going to massaging, okay? You are going to massage, and this is how you are going to do. And here we have 1 bunch of dark green kale. This is the final product, okay? First, you are going to massage, and then you are going to add the sauce. And sesame seed, yes. With what we're going to massage, so because you just break up the leaves, okay? So here I want to show you the sesame seeds. These are the sesame seeds. And we have the direction also for the tahini dressing. In a blender, you just, they are all the ingredients in here, you just place in the blender with water, sesame seed, garlic, and here you have this beautiful to blend. I need a spoon, a small spoon. Yes, thank you. To see the consistency, you place over the kale and you are going to massage. Thank you. And here we have, here I use 2 bunch of cake instead of 1. And you just massage. You put on the gloves. If you want, you can put on the gloves and you massage. Massage, massage, massage. Massaging is one of the techniques that we use with live food or living food. And here we have a great massage cake. It is better to have it overnight or 4 hours, so it can take all the benefits from your massaging. We talk about the tahini dressing. You can use tahini butter. In this case, I use a cup and a half, and please correct that. It's not 3 tablespoons. It is much more. For 1 cup and a half, it's going to come very liquid, and you don't want that. For the consistency that I show you, please correct that in the recipe. Instead of 3 tablespoons, okay, you can have like half a cup, because it's a cup and a half of water. So, or else you can use the tahini butter. The tahini butter also is not 2 tablespoons, correct that. It is, just 6 tablespoons of butter to have, or you can add a little bit more. So this is your fat. This is your healthy fat, the tahini dressing that we did with the kale. So massage kale with tahini dressing. What else are we going to have for lunch? Thank you, Carlos. Say this, okay? We are going to have the broccoli soup. In the broccoli soup, you are going to use a blender. Also, you can use warm water, or you can warm it up briefly, because it has avocado. For breakfast, it has a little bit of avocado, so you can take it and leave it for half an hour, and then you're going to have it's ready to eat. It's warm temperature. We said that, or else if you want to warm it up very briefly, you just warm it up on the stove. So broccoli soup. What are the ingredients that we have? Okay, you can use fresh broccoli, or you can use already organic frozen broccoli that you can get that at the BJ. You can buy a huge bag, and it's like $11, and you have like 2.5 pounds approximately. Remember that the first thing to use is always fresh vegetables, but if fresh broccoli. But if you cannot get fresh broccoli, the second best thing is just frozen broccoli, frozen vegetables, with no any other adding or topping or things or sauces, that just frozen. You need to read it, that is only frozen broccoli or frozen vegetables. All right, so this is what is important, and I want to show you. You have that option too. So you put that in a blender. The 3 cups of filtered water, 2 cups of the broccoli florets. You can use garlic, sea salt. Cumin is very important. Cumin, okay. Cumin is what is going to give you, and you can use what it says here, have it, or up to 1 teaspoon. Of course, so we said that all the spices, they need to be organic. So cumin is give a very special taste. If you have to use salt, you use the unrefined sea salt. It can be the Celtic sea salt or the Himalayan. This is the Himalayan salt. You blend all that, and then at the end, you can add almonds, soaked almonds. You just soak them for 4 hours. What is the meaning of blanch? If you want, you can blanch them. That is, after you soak them, you have boiled water. The water has to boil, and then you just place all the almonds already soaked for half an hour, and you are going to see that the peel start to come off by themselves, and you can use your hands, and then you are going to have all white almonds instead of, if you don't want to do that. So And here you have a great broccoli soup also. And it gives you 3 cups. It gives you approximately 5 cups and a half of the broccoli soup. Can I have a spoon, please? Okay. So here, if you see, it is much lighter, your broccoli soup, because it has the almond, it has the fat, the healthy fat. You can warm it up a little bit, you know. And if you want to add avocado, we say that you can use that and you add at the end also. Or you can cut some pieces of avocado, slices of avocado, cube or a slice, and just place it. And here you have a great soup. Now that we want, it is a little bit chilly, you get this soup that you can warm them up with your massage kale, with tahini, so you have a good lunch there. Thank you. So lunch is here, ready. All right, so the next one, let's go with dinner now. So for dinner, we have some zucchini noodles. How do you make that? Yes. Can you please bring me the spiralizer? So you get the zucchini, you buy them, and you spiralize them, and you make your noodles, or you make your pasta. This is how it looks like. And there is a gadget that it costs $25. This is the spiralizer, okay? It has different blades, but this one, this is the blade that it has that you place in here, okay? I'll show you. You place the zucchini, you adjust it, and you just start making your own pasta. You make your own pasta out of zucchini. So thank you. This is a spiralizer, how it look like, so you can get one. It's a lot of fun, and even you can include your children, grandchildren, and younger people to spiralize different vegetables. So we have our zucchini noodles. So instead of cashew cheese that we're going to leave for our celebration next Saturday, I decided to make tomato sauce, the tomato, yes. Because here you have it, the tomato sauce and the dates also too. Yes, the dates. So here, we have 3 large ripe tomatoes. I didn't use the sun-dried tomato because they are dark. It gives dark. I just need a spoon, please. I just need a spoon. I need a spoon to place that one, so to show how. I need another spoon too, please. So they can do that, yes. So I use some parsley and I use soaked dates. All right, so so the dates are sweet and you don't need any other sweetener. All the tomato sauce, all the sauces that you buy, they have genetically modified syrup. So the corn syrup. So you have to read the labels. It's very acid. And just using this ingredient with dates and refined sea salt, you place all that in the blender and you have a sweeter, okay, sauce. And I didn't want to look dark. So that's why this is your tomato sauce. Here is the recipe, page 47. You don't need to add the sun-dried tomato. I did sun-dried tomato last time. And when you are going to eat, all right, when you are going to eat, so then you just blend it, just place some of the tomato in here, the tomato sauce at the moment. And here you have your noodles, your zucchini noodles with tomato sauce. You can add other spices, especially the one with no salt seasoning, and you have a great dish in here. Zucchini noodles with tomato sauce. Thank you. Open it there so then you can take photo of that one. Yes, we can close it. And to that one, we're going to add the mushroom mince, the mushroom mince. Can you please bring me back the dish, the complete dish of the zucchini noodles? I forgot something that we are going to add. It's a mushroom mince. So you cut the mushrooms, okay, very, 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 very small, okay? And I need another spoon. And how are you going to dry saute in water, not using oil? So this is how it looked just with dry sauteing. What is the meaning with dry sauteing? In your pan, it says in here, you heat a non-stick pan and you just first make sure that it is very, very hot. And then you just add the onion, have water with you or vegetable broth, and start stirring so it doesn't get in the bottom. And then you start adding the mushrooms and the spices. And this is the mince that you have, the mushroom mince, because we need to have other that is more. And we're going to add here in each plate that you serve, you are going to have the noodles, the zucchini noodles, you are going to have the tomato sauce that you made yourself, and the mushroom mince. You want to add, if you want to, some walnuts. You cut them very small and you add them, but I didn't want to add them because the dessert, it has a lot of walnuts. So if I'm using walnuts in the dessert, I try not to use, so this is the complete dish, and we're going to take photos of the final. Thank you. Okay, so here you have your mushroom mince with dry sauteing, not with oil, just with water. Healthy, and spices are very, very important. You just place the spices that you want. The onion will give a good flavor, the unrefined sea salt. And here I didn't add any spices, but please add the organic no salt seasoning spices that we always use. And that is important to have the spices. And now we're going to go to the dessert. All right, so can you bring me the walnuts now? Yes, please. The walnuts, please. And the walnuts, exactly. So the first thing that you are going to do is just to soak these walnuts for 4 hours. You soak them. And after 4 hours, you can place them in the food processor and you pulse the food processor until you get a fine crust. If you see in here, this is the crust in the bottom. That's it. You don't need to put because this is crumbled. When you just cut a piece, it's going to crumble and you are going to have the walnuts and you are going to have the filling. So what do I need for the filling? For the filling, I need 2 cups of frozen berries, 1 cup of fresh berries. I didn't find any berries organic, so I decided to buy pomegranate. So as you can see that, and after I blended, then I made the sauce with frozen berries, and then I added the pomegranate already ready. Okay, ready, just for the top. And the sweetener that we use is just, that is low glycemic coconut nectar. It is a whole food product, and just with 2 tablespoons, it's just enough to sweeten the 2 cups of frozen berry, that this is the thick sauce. You just place on top of your crust because the whole crust is just walnuts. And the top, and you just decorate. I decided to decorate with on the side with the walnuts. And here you have a beautiful, healthy, good-looking dessert for everybody. This is well, this is dessert. Remember to eat dessert, and I have a guide in the back of the book also, that 2 hours after. 2 hours after your meal. So you need to give enough time to digest the food, and after 2 hours, you are going to eat your dessert. And also we are in pumpkin season, okay? And so I just want to invite all of you. Workshop number 6, we're going to put all together the live food, the cooked food, and I'm going to make a very easy menu for Thanksgiving, including a pumpkin pie, just using the fresh pumpkin. All right, so thank you very much. And I will be celebrating. This is my dessert already that I'm going to be celebrating this coming Sunday, that it is my birthday.
Yes, congratulations, Chef Estela.
And I will answer some question now. You want me directly, I can answer in here, okay? So here is my hat. We can leave it in there too.
Okay, if you want to raise your hand on the phone, or I'll allow you to unmute.
Yes, any question that you may have that I can answer?
Go ahead, Robert.
Yes.
On top of the walnuts, you mentioned the sweetener. Could you repeat that? The name of in the jar?
Yes, can you please bring me the coconut nectar so I can show them?
Coconut
Yes.
nectar.
When I blend it, yes. When I blend it, put it there correct, yes. When I blend, it's called coconut nectar, okay? It says in there, low glycemic sweetener.
Thank you.
Okay. And it is very good. And just with only 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon, it is the berries, the thick sauce is going to have a very good taste.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd like to pose a question that I see. Whenever you would make any kale salad, is it generally good to massage all kale?
The kale is, if you're going to eat it raw, yes, you need to process. You need to remember that soaking, blended, and now I show you massaging, okay? And kale, it is very good for that. So it is very important that to do that, okay? You can use a tomato sauce, to just to massage, or if you don't want to eat it in that way, and it become very soft, and if you don't want to massage, then you can steam. You can steam the kale. This is another way that you can have it. But it's very tasty, but but you need to chew. It becomes very, very soft. Let's say that just by massaging and using tomato sauce, or in this case, I use tahini, it becomes very, very soft. And the best way is just to leave it. It's just to leave it overnight, more than 4 hours, and it's very, very soft. And if you still think that have problem, you can blend it lightly, all right? So it's not like a liquid, and there you have a great food. Blending is number one. It's one of the most healing way that you can prepare any food, by blending. And as I say, it doesn't have to be cold. You just warm up the water, and then you place all your ingredients. Like today, we make a salad. If I don't feel very well, or I ate too much, I have my salad ready there. But if not, I just blend it. I put everything that I prepare for my salad in a blender, and you have blended salad. Carlos, please, the noise. Okay, thank you.
I wanted to make a
little bit of noise, Carlos. All right, so I am very excited that I've been able to share all this information. And next week, I think that it is just ending the that we have all these 6 workshops, and then the following Saturday, the 3rd Saturday, is when we are going to have the just a testimonial for you. We are going to have time to talk more, ask questions, make sure that you write all these questions that you have been holding. And we're going to celebrate in that way, giving you the certificate. We're going to show you, and they were going to send it to you. All right, your certificate. And thank you for being here. And if you go to Facebook, this is where we already posted some of the dishes of last workshop, and we are going to post it again. Beyond Heavenly Eating Club, all right? It's a Facebook group where you can see recipes, and in the future, we will have other recipes and other information that you may find interesting. Also, feel free to tell me what are the things that I haven't covered that you would like to see. So next class, we'll put everything together, balanced diet or way of eating for people, animals, and the planet. Putting together the two parts. Yes? Any other question?
Yes, Cheryl. Okay. Would you
Yes.
like to unmute, Cheryl?
Yes. Hi, Chef Estelle. I have you had mentioned something earlier in your demonstration about your not demonstration, but the slides about
Yes.
dry skin brushing.
Yes.
What is the purpose of that?
The skin is one of the organs of elimination.
Okay.
You need to buy a brush that is for dry brushing. Okay, you have to say that. It is a
Okay.
natural fiber. Whole food has it. I'm going to show you. Can you go upstairs and get my brush? Okay. And I can show you that. I don't know if you can find it. Okay. It is next to my sink. Yes. And so when you brush, so all the dead cells come out. Okay. So dry brushing is also very important. It leaves your skin soft, if you want, for beauty also too, but the dry skin come out. So this is a way also of detoxing your body, taking everything, because everything goes reflected on the skin, everything that is inside. So this is a way also of detoxing. Is something very, very simple to do. And as I say, you can go to YouTube and put dry brushing, and that will help you with getting rid of all the things that you have in your skin, all the toxins, okay, that are in your skin. After that, this is it, so the brush, see?
Okay.
This is how
Yeah.
it looks like. It is a natural fiber, okay? This one say BASS, BASS, 100 vegetable bristles, okay?
Okay.
And you just start on the bottom of your feet and going up, brushing all your body, okay, towards the heart. The left can be the leg and all that, the arms, then, the right side, okay, going from the bottom of your feet up, okay, in the back also too, okay, or somebody can massage it for you, okay, to take out all that toxins. Also, it helps you with blood flow. Apart from taking out all your toxins, it helps you with blood flow. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel like something vibrating in your body because it stimulates your blood flow. And we all need good blood flow for all that good food that we eat, so it can go through the heart, and it also helps with the heart. Also, it helps you with the lymphatic system, the lymph, okay? The lymph that we have under your arms, okay, between your legs in here, all the limbs, the lymphatic system. If you want something more that somebody can do a lymphatic drainage massage for you, it's called a massage, but they do it with a device. Raisa Lockhart is a person that you can contact her, and she can do, she will tell you, sometime you may need 3 or 4, and it will help you to detox all your body and also detox your colon. So also for the colon, we say that we start on the right side with the castor oil. You put the castor oil and you start
Mhm.
massaging all the right, going up, my transverse colon, okay, descending, okay, and down, okay. Again, right, massaging with castor oil, okay. All around your colon, you can find also that, and also place a lot of heat in here and massage around, okay, all your tummy and all that, and your back also. And also you can wrap with a cotton cloth and sleep like this all night. So this is the easiest way, and you're going to see a difference. You're going to feel lighter. Your stomach is going to feel, because it's tight of all the things that we eat and all the waste that we have, because we need to have complete elimination, as Dr. B says. Look at the colon. So we need to take care. People don't want to talk about that, but we have to feel comfortable with our second brain,
Yeah.
and so it's part of your body, and it's so important. We didn't know how important it was, I didn't know that either.
That's the first I'm hearing about it.
Yes.
Thank you for that information.
And constipation and gas and bloating. Start with there.
Okay.
Telling you that you are not eliminating. You can go to Dr. B, and I think that he has some workshops that you can take it with Dr. B. I think that I gave you all the information on his website. And you can take some of his workshop, because he's trying to educate people, because all this is extremely expensive. Yeah. So when you go to your doctor for your colon, the treatment that they see, to see if you have any cancer, they used to do it when you are 50 years old. Okay. Now they do it when you are 40 years old. Because by 40, it has been 40 years that the person has been eating, and all the fecal matter stays in the colon sometimes. And so this one hardened then, as it shows in there in the infographic. And then it comes so hard that it reaches the moment that there is nothing that you can do. They need to cut that part of it. Okay. And then to readjust, and it's, so when you go with that, Dr. B recommends that people know that they are going to tell you have polyps, okay, and if they have cancer regions, because the main thing, they know that it is done in the colon, but they don't tell you what you have to eat. See? Yeah. And if you eat the standard American diet that is high in meats and dairy, all this, you don't have oxygen in there. You don't have fiber. Fruits and vegetables is what you give you the fiber. Right. So I am glad that I found this information about this doctor, who is a young doctor. He's a gastroenterologist, and he talks about how to eat for the colon. That so far nobody has done it yet. Yeah. So this is a great information, and yes, we need to, and you are going to start seeing a difference.
Okay, thank you. And on that note, with the colon, the diagram that you showed earlier, with the appendix at the end, what is the purpose of how does the appendix relate to the colon on a whole, and eating healthily, or not eating healthy? How does that the appendix, because from what I understand is that the appendix don't have a purpose or anything like that, but I'm just
they
curious.
always said that, and the appendix is just when you are a teenager, probably then they have to remove the appendix. This is what conventionally they say, but it is like something additionally that is attached to the colon.
Right.
Okay, but it has its purpose too. So it is also important. But most of us, I think that you know, we don't have the appendix because they remove it when we were very, very young or teenagers, you know. I do remember that this is when I was a teenager, everybody, they have to remove the appendix. Say, well, it caused that one, and well, there's nothing you can do about it. But even though the appendix is just added, it is like connected to the colon, but in reality, it doesn't affect much of the colon, you know, the other parts, you know, the ascending, the transverse colon, the descending colon, the sigmoid, the rectum, everything that goes, you know.
So then, so then nothing is digested through or goes through the appendix, is what you're saying?
Yes, no, not that I know. I don't know. I you know, have to look in more into that. Yes,
I'm
but,
just putting in the chat from Healthline some information on the appendix and its
yes,
purpose, and if you need to have it taken out or if it's mandatory or not. So it's always interesting to learn new information, which I always look forward to. So maybe this is of interest to you.
Thank you.
sure. Thank you. Yes.
So thank you very much too.
Okay.
All right. Any other last minute questions for today? Yeah, I put in the chat the about how much fiber do you need to eat by the Dr. Will B. That's a YouTube video that's in the chat. And also, I want to invite everybody, if you're interested, and of course, if you're able to join us tomorrow, we have a Veganville get-together, dinner time get-together at 6:30. It's up to an hour and a half. You can join us during that time and stay as long as you'd like. Chef Estela will be there. It's a camaraderie of like-minded people. You'll learn a lot. You'll ask questions, and feel free. I put the Zoom link in the chat. So that's tomorrow, 6:30 p.m.
Do you meet every Sunday or is no?
Twice a month.
Twice a month.
Yes.
Okay.
What you can do
Twice
is,
a month, yes.
yes, you can find it on our website at any time.
Okay.
www.earthsavemiami.org/events, EVENTS. Look on the calendar and you'll see what's cooking or what's not.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Cheryl. Okay, so we'll stay on for another minute or two. I want to thank everybody, of course, to Chef Estela for your great program today, and thank you for your participation. And to our viewers, remember, check our YouTube channel, Veganville TV 2020, and we have the iCare workshops, sessions 1, 2, 3, 4. Today is number 5. Next week is number 6, and then there's the graduation. So we appreciate you being on this journey. Thanks again. And until next time, we shall see you soon. Okay, everyone?
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Applause, applause.
Thank you.
Okay, Chef Estela, thank you.